What's up, guys? Back at it again today. I'm very focused on this trunk. I want to get this trunk done. I want this thing torqued. I want it slammed down as far as I can get it, all the way speaker deck across. I want it all slammed down. So that's my big thing today. I do have all of my wire harness done. I just have to plumb it all in, and we should be able to start this thing today or tomorrow. I'm not sure 100% when yet, but everything seems to be good. Yeah, I think it's going to work out all right. So that's going to be my next thing. But I'm kind of interested in getting this trunk done. So I got another plate done up. We're going to get that welded down, and we're going to start beating this down. If I could, by the time I'm done, I'd like the top of this to be in there. And when we start doing our creasing, I'd say probably right about here, I'm going to take the come along, because that's the only thing I got to really do it other than sledgehammers. And we're going to see if we can try to pull that all together after I get it creased. I want us to get nice defined creases and everything. And then after we get that done, we're going to try to pull it all together. I'm going serious this time, man. If I can make this car last, I will. I'll store it for a year, and next year when I come down for my trip to Newfoundland from Nova Scotia, I'll run it again. So, see what happens. Good news on this thing, we're going to start getting back at this real soon. Fingers crossed, guys. It's not 100%. It's not a guarantee, but as far as we're thinking, we might be here until September, which will give me the okay to run Smash Up for MS, our Gander Derby here, which is now under new management. We're just waiting on some finalizations, and it's going to be completely revamped, all new management, new Derby altogether, new rows. Hopefully they'll change a few things, so we'll see how that goes. So then we can either run that one there, this big car there. It'll probably be a Pro mod car, 9 chances out of 10. I don't think they'll let it run stock. And we'll probably use it again for the team show if there's anything left. If not, I do have another car lined up. Needs to be full build, strip and all. It needs everything. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll see. We see getting back at this one. But today I want us to get this trunk down big time. I want us to get it finished welded in, and I like to be able to see this trunk pretty much done today or tomorrow. Between today or tomorrow, I'd like to be able to move on from this trunk now. This rear bumper is gone. This bumper skin, I'm taking that back on. I don't like the look of it. I don't think it's going to work out good. And yeah, it was just a bad idea. So we're going to scrap that idea. Actually, I might even take off the rear bumper all together. I mean, like, look how weak this is, man. You ain't doing that bad. But I think I might remove the rear bumper all together this time. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But yeah, I'm gonna bust out the welder. We'll get this thing the other side welded down now, and see how far we can get her tucked. We are making some progress on this, guys, and it's actually working out beautiful. It's actually coming out nice. I haven't done too much with this because it still needs to be welded down. Just as I got the combine there to kind of assist it down instead of beating it all across, because I still need to weld that plate. Kind of don't want to do it today. It's nice and beautiful, and I just kind of want to do some handwork. But this is coming out nice. I got to get this up here where the come along is to. This has got to be beat down. I'm having it a U-shaped disc right on across, and I think it's going to come out nice. I'm really enjoying this. So yeah, let's keep at it. This thing is coming in beautiful. Almost at the end of the day. getting a beautiful sunset, and it's very nice and warm today. But we got a lot done on this trunk, man. She's down a lot. I don't have a measuring tape out here, but to put it in perspective, I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but can you see? This is where we started. So I'd say we got that pulled down a nice, I don't know, 6 inches, I'd say. A good 6 inches for sure. Now this side is not looking as good yet. I don't have this tab welded in. I just managed to get it tacked on for today. But this thing is looking awesome, and she's solid. She is solid. But this is the concept that I'm going for. This is still not mounted, but that's the look that I'm going for. Look, or the stuff that I want to use. It's going to be a long day. But yeah, that thing has come down a lot. A good 6 inches for sure. So yeah, I think I know she's pretty blown away, but I think she's going to do all right. I believe she's going to do all right. I still got to pound down the rest of the speaker deck. I'd like to be able to get it flush with the back there, with the back of the trunk. And when we get this tab welded on, we'll get the rest of it beat down like we got done with this side. I'm still going to do a lot more yet. I'm still going to do a lot more. The more I beat down on it, the more I'm able to tighten down those threaded rods. You better believe I'm going to be doing it. So yeah, and this bumper, like I said, this thing is going to go. I'm going to get rid of this. I don't like it. I don't know. It's really flimsy. Like I can bend it just with my foot, barely putting any pressure on it. You can't do that with my front bumper. So yeah, this thing's going to come off. I might just take off the rear bumper altogether. By the looks of it, the jack is flexing the whole thing up, so it's probably just going to break off. And by the looks of it, over there, she's already starting to rip away here. So yeah, we'll just get rid of the rear bumper. That's just going to get in the way. That's not going to do anything. So yeah, we're almost done. I just gonna have to finish this side, pound the speaker deck flat, and then we have time, space to put that in. We'll have ourselves a window bar for this car, the rear window bar. I think that's going to be deadly. Yeah, if I could get this car to last another bit, that would be great. If she lasts this summer, depending on what derby she's able to be in, I'll store it for a year. I'll park it for a year. When I come back down to Newfoundland for a visit next summer, I'll line it up for one of the derbies and we'll run it again. I never thought about doing that before. I don't know why, but I was given the opportunity to do so, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Same with this thing. If this thing lasts, we'll park it until next year, and then we'll come fix it again, do what you got to do to get her going, drop back down to Newfoundland, run it. So yeah, and I'm starting to get my wiring done now. Everything is starting to come in with that. Battery is in. I've had it on a trickle charge for a while, so I know she's good. She tested 100. She's only 6 months old, so no reason why. So yeah, we just got to get the rest of this all wired in here now, and add a couple fuel lines in our tank, and we should be able to get it running. It's supposed to be crappy the next couple of days, a little bit of snow coming, so it probably won't be then. And I still haven't touched my bumper, guys. I want some comments. Like I was saying in my last video, I want to know, I would like to see what you guys would like to see. Should I leave it like this or should I curl it in? I don't know what I want to do. But yeah, leave us some comments on it. Yep, this is the end of the day for me. I'm done. It's been a long day. This thing is starting to look great here in the back. This is almost done. Once I get that plate welded in and gets it beat down a bit more, for the trunk wise, that's done. That's pretty much done. We'll get the window bar put on. I was going to weld on a few tabs, bolt it down through the speaker deck, bolt it up through on top of the roof there. That'll be done. So very much left other than increasing itself. And like I said, I'm slowly puttering away at it. I'm slowly getting it done. I don't really like what's going on right here though. I don't know what's going on there, so I might have to crawl inside, see if I can't beat it back out, maybe throw a piece of 2x4 or 4x4 in there just so I can shape it out a bit better. See what happens. It's not a huge deal, but yeah, I think this is starting to look great. This is all starting to curl in, I'm noticing. Probably hard to pick it up on the camera, I would imagine, but this piece here is starting to curl down, which is what I want. And I'd say once we get that done, you notice these big lips, I'd say we'll probably take that and we'll probably beat that down flat. I'm taking this one serious, man. I'm taking this one serious. I'm almost getting there with them. I know it's my fourth one, but when I first started this, my first one wasn't even built. She was stripped. She had a set of homemade headers, a little bit of, I think she had one piece of chain, and the rest of it was seat belts. No creasing, no welding, no nothing. She was bone stock. And my second one was garbage. Almost the same thing like this. Same colored blue, same year and everything. Third one was all right, but we all know what happened there. So hopefully we can get it right with this one. All right, guys, that's enough for me today. We're gonna make a longer video out of this. Like, we're gonna keep on doing. We're just gonna keep going with it, keep adding in extra days. So we'll see you again. I haven't done frig all with the trunk today. I haven't done a thing. I got my wiring completely finished. So guess what time it is? I'm going to what's we going at, boys? Are we going to see if we can get this thing to run for a split second? If we can get it run on a quick start, she'll run on a pump. So yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna see what we can do about hold on, now how I'm gonna go about this. Like, we'll set you guys up somewhere so you'll be able to see. I don't wanna skip this out. No point making videos, eh? Hold on, give me 1 minute. Alright, guys, let's try that. See if we can get this thing running now. See if we can just get her, make a gig. If we can get her to run on this, we can get her to run on a pump. Clearly gonna run. I just have to, I really need to get the tank set up. Okay, it's kind of my goal now. I need to get this fuel line hooked up. I'm eager. Fuel pump, I just need to finish plugging it in, add my tank and a line. Okay, yeah, we're going to get a tank and added everything into this, I would say, very, very soon. She is obviously going to run. That is awesome. There's one thing I'm missing. The reason why I can't do a good job at starting it is because I am down one terminal. I haven't picked it up yet. That's the only thing I need to get. Other than that, it's completely finished in here. I just gotta throw on a couple clamps from my fuel line down there. Get it hooked up over there and hook it to my fuel cell, and that's it. It's not a whole lot. Yeah, I think we should get a fuel cell hooked up to this. See. They're not happy with that kind of shit. And cut it on fire. They don't like that. Give it another little quick test, I guess. See what happens. Oh, shit. Probably not a good enough connection. Definitely not. I gotta get some new wires for this. Oh, should get in gear. I don't have a lot to do today. Ether's here, I'd say. Once more. Oh, let me get some quick start into her. Just a little bit. We don't need too much. I think that's what I've been doing is drowning her out. Okay, so just a wee bit. Not too much, I guess. That should probably do it. Alright. I don't have the rest of my fuel pump or tank hooked up yet. Okay, let's turn that back on. Let's try her again, I guess. Yeah, I gotta get some fuel into her by. Okay, well, that's probably going to be the end of this now for today. I've been out here since like 7:30 this morning. It's 5 o'clock. I need some supper. But as of right now, everything else has been wired in. I got to throw a clamp onto my fuel line back there and hook up the fuel line under the hood. That's it. So tomorrow by lunchtime this thing should be running. I want to get it turned around now because like I said, most of it is done. I only got to finish a small bit back there in the trunk. Still haven't got my window bar back here started because I was a little bit excited trying to get this thing going, but everything is in here. Don't mind this thing. Ugh. I got to get it fixed big time and cut a lot of stuff off and fix it and whatnot, but whatever. But other than that, everything to get this thing running is pretty much complete. I just have to hook up the fuel line. We'll get some fresh gas into the tank. And we'll try again tomorrow. See if we can't get this thing going. There's not a whole lot left of this car, boys. She is cutting quick. Very, very quick. So, yeah, that's the end of it now for me today. We're getting somewhere. Alright guys, until next time, keep building, stay safe. Derby's coming up. Leave comments. I want to see some comments left behind for my front bumper. I think I know how I'm going to do it. I want to get you guys involved. And remember, everybody that comments on my videos that would like to see their name on my car when we get to the paint job, let me know. Every comment, we'll put everybody's name on the car when we get this built, and it will be shown in video. So start leaving some comments, guys. Derby's coming up June 25th. Smash up for him, miss. All right, guys, have a good one. Okay, this is gonna be the end of the day for me now. Oh, buddy, I can't wait to run this car. This thing is sweet, and I guess, well, can't really call it running, but you know, she's pretty much there. I think if the fuel tank and everything was hooked up, I think she would run a lot better. I think I'm spraying way too much ether down into the throttle body there, But now another thing that's stopping me. One last thing, like I said, I still gotta get that. And then in here, up to the pump is done. Like this is pretty much done. That'll be put on, and everything else is pretty much ready to go. Everything else is good. Clutch don't feel the best. Clutch don't feel the best at all. She's pretty spongy. There's not a whole lot of pressure behind it, but I'm hoping and praying to God that she might be low on fluid or something might need to be blade. I don't think a clutch needs to be blade. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I don't know, man. Whatever. We'll send it. We'll send it. We'll burn the clutch right out of this. I've been driving standard for, I'd say probably about 12 to 13 years, and I've only ever burned out one clutch and transmission. So, and that was in a car that I owned. Actually, it was the only vehicle that I've ever owned the longest, actually. But yeah, well, I think I'm pretty good with standard. I should be all right. I know how I'm pretty familiar with it. I think ever since I started driving, I think I've only had like, I don't know, 4, maybe 5 vehicles that were automatic if you're lucky. So I'm pretty confident. I still want to use those really aggressive mud and snow tires that I got there, but I'm afraid where she is standard, and I do plan on popping the clutch a fair bit, I'm afraid of tearing apart my axles. So give me some feedback on that too, guys. How many of you guys have ran 5-speed? It don't really matter when it comes to that, what car it was. If you guys have driven a manual with aggressive tires and end up breaking your tires off. I'm seeing a lot of aggressive treads on a lot of Camrys for like Blizzard Bash and stuff like that. But I would imagine a lot of those are probably automatic, because that's the most favored. You just pop it in a gear, go. But to me, I don't know, I find standard in my mind is a lot easier concept, so that's what I want to run with. But I'm afraid to run my tires. I don't know what's going to happen there. But anyways, this is the end of the day for me, guys. She's pretty much running. I'm going to get the fuel pump and everything hooked up tomorrow, clean the tank out, put some fresh fuel into it, finally get that battery lug, and we're going to get this thing turned around, because there ain't much left on this side, guys. There's not much left to be done. I still got to weld on a couple plates, put a bolt in, but other than that, she's pretty much done. Alright guys, keep building, stay safe, we'll see you on the next one. Car's almost done. She's looking good, even on the inside now. Everything's starting to come too. Alright guys, have a good one.